Tennessee enters week 3 of fall camp, their first practice post-scrimmage. There's also the AP rankings come out today as well. We'll discuss that, where Tennessee's at. Was it right? Was it too high, too low, or just right? We'll discuss all that. Make sure you hit the like, the share, and that subscribe as well. It is free. Be live tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll talk some football, some fall camp, give our thoughts myself, and I got Backwoods Tennessee coming on with me tonight. That'll be a fun show. Always good to have him on. But here we go. Fall camp practice number 9. Here we go. The news, I guess the biggest news out of today as far as practice goes is Chris Brazzell was a go today. He was limited, but he was out on the field. That's good. These wide receivers, we need them healthy. In return, though, Braylon Staley was out again today. So these true freshmen and Amari Jefferson, they're getting all the reps they want right now. And, it's not a good recipe, in my opinion, when I think we're all, for the most of us are in agreement. We think Joey Aguilar is going to be the quarterback when they start against Syracuse here in a few weeks. He wasn't here in the spring. These receivers, they need some continuity. And, I don't – again, I keep questioning why so many injuries on here. Are they precautionary? What's going on strength and conditioning-wise? Just a lot of it. It just seems like a lot of injuries to me. Again, maybe they're being more cautious. Maybe it's just a different day and age on that. But getting to it, Brazzell being out there was a positive today that he starts to go. And based on the observations that I've read from VolQuest and from Rocky Top Insider as well, Ryan Shumpert and VolQuest, another mixed bag for the quarterbacks today. But it really doesn't, they say mixed bags. I think my takeaway is what I read on it is as a unit. Looks to me like there was some positives on the day, though. Shumpert does a good job keeping up with the numbers on it. So, and VolQuest had some out on it as well. But based on the passing numbers today, this is what the media saw. Again, they don't see the whole practice, but said Merklinger was 6 out of 15. Now, it does look like there were a lot of drops, but Brent Hubbs has stated this and others. Drops happen in camp. It's more frequent than you would think, the way it sounds, the way Hubbs makes it sound. Merklinger, 6 out of 15. Aguilar, 16 out of 18. George McIntyre, 12 out of 15. And this thing is quickly shaping up, in my opinion, as I don't know that the most talented guy will start, as I'm thinking that's George McIntyre, but I do think it'll be I think Aguilar is going to be a decent quarterback. Merklinger, it seems like he's been hit and miss the last week. So, we'll see. And some of that, again, when you have 4 to 5 drops, that's a pretty big, that's the difference in 6 out of 15 versus, say, 11 out of 15. Those numbers look a whole lot better if it's 11 out of 15, obviously. But when we're looking at it as well, that's going to be the talk on everything is how did the quarterbacks fare? That's going to depend it. And I've seen reports saying that the passing game needs to get better in a hurry. Now, again, the media is not seeing a lot of this, but there is people in attendance there that's probably passing this along. One thing I would caution with on it, though, to where I don't think the sky is falling, is this defense is going to be one of the best in the country that this offense is going against a lot. Iron sharpens iron sometimes. We'll see how it goes. I don't think we'll learn a lot until we'll learn something against Syracuse. I think we'll have enough of an idea if this is going to be a solid offense or not. I think you just get those. You can just see it in those games. How's the offense operating? Is it efficient? Was it shooting itself in the foot? Was it taking advantage of opportunities? We've kind of been able to tell a little bit the last 2 years against these ACC teams. Of course, Virginia, it could have been worse 2 years ago when Joe Milton was quarterback. NC State last year, they were a little little slow to start, and then things start going later on. But, I think, to me, we probably need to prepare that this is not going to be a 2022 offense, nor 2021. And I could see probably, will it be better than the last 2 years? I think it has a chance to. But our team's going to make Tennessee beat them passing. I would. I definitely would. Now, the talk of the camp continues to be the tight ends on offense. If these tight ends are that big of a weapon, Deshaun Breen, Kitzelman, Van Dorselaer, Ethan Davis. They said Cole Harrison was full practice as well. But, I mean, just what they've said about these tight ends, you got to utilize them. You got to utilize them. These running backs, it sounds like there are 5 solid running backs. Of course, Deshaun Bishop, Peyton Lewis, Star Thomas is going to be your main guys. DeJuan Morris, they've spoke highly of, and a lot of people are pretty high on Justin Baker as well. The concerns are with the wide receivers and, not practicing, not a lot of them. And then, of course, quarterbacks. That's where it's at. I think the offensive line is going to be just fine as well. I keep reiterating that along the way. But the receivers, the quarterbacks, that's where it's going to be. But, man, I think there's some freshmen. If this is a young unit, obviously. Chris Brazel is the only veteran, really, of the group. Matthews and Staley. Matthews, a sophomore, Staley, redshirt freshman, Amari Jefferson, redshirt freshman, and then Dotson, Smith, Jackson, all true freshmen. I'm really curious to see Travis Smith and Rodarius Jackson. I really think these two guys have an opportunity this year, especially with the amount of reps that they're getting right now. So, that brings me to not much that I've seen on the defense today, just that Jermod McCoy was going through drills again. Boo Carter continues to do everything right now, and I've not heard of anything of Boo Carter working on offense right now. Ricky Gibson was back practicing. Joshua Joseph's back out again. Again, these are according to the article Eric Kane wrote on VolQuest with their observations, which was a collaborative effort, and Ryan Shumpert, Rocky Top Insider. But again, we were looking at nothing really numerous non-contact jersey guys, but McCoy's going through drills, Brazel going through them today. Those are positives because these are going to be 2 very important guys on here as well. That's really about all they had on defense. Sounds like everybody's watching the quarterbacks and stuff. But now, getting to the rankings, the AP released their poll today, and Tennessee comes in 24th in the country. So, what do you guys think? Leave me a comment. You think it's about right, too high, too low, or how it is? My opinion, I don't know. I've not really processed it yet, to be honest with you. I do know that there's quite a few SEC teams ahead of Tennessee. I mean, you've got, let me find it. Texas is number 1, Georgia number 4. Of course, Georgia comes to Knoxville week 3. Bama is 8, LSU 9, South Carolina 13, Ole Miss 15, Oklahoma 18. So there's 4 top, and Florida 15. I don't think I said that one, but there's 4 top 20 teams that on Tennessee's schedule, 2 at home, 2 on the road this season. I mean, to me, there's all the motivation that you need from these rankings, what people have said about Tennessee. I don't think this team needs any more motivation than what's already been provided for them. Can they surpass expectations? Do they go norm? Where will they be at when it's all said and done? A lot of it's going to depend on quarterback wide receiver combos, in my opinion, probably more so quarterback. If Aguilar, which I expect still to be the starter, gets it done, where do they go? But, the one consistent I'm seeing in this quarterback battle right now is that George McIntyre's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. If it's a legit battle, I don't think he'll play some against like ETSU, New Mexico State and teams. Can he force it? I mean, if the other 2 quarterbacks get in, can't get it done, at what point for Josh Heupel do you say, let's let this guy get the job done and see what he can do in here as well? But, we'll discuss the ranking tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And so I hope to see you guys there, and we'll wrap up because I know there's some tree work going on out here. So guys, have a great rest of your Monday. This is Frank. This is the House of Orange, and I'll see you when I see you.